All right, everyone, welcome to the new JFK show. It's been a little while. Larry has some stuff about Jack Ruby tonight, following the show he had before. And I've got a little something I'd like to bring up. And Jim, welcome to the show, of course.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
Yeah, no, no doubt about that. All right. Now,
Gary, you're the one that's going to go do Jack Ruby. We're going to do AI. Okay, just a small correction.
Oh, okay. Small correction there. All right. Now, one of the biggest, most telling things, which has been a bit obfuscated, if you go online, YouTube or whatever, you're not going to get this version, and they seem to cut it out. All right, so what we have going on, this is Ruby. All right, so what we want, see this guy right here coming around? He's
okay, Gary, you're talking about that this is the scuffle in the basement of City Hall the morning of 24 November when Lee Oswald was being transferred, to the county jail. And this happened at 11:30 in the morning, Jim, on the Sunday, something like that.
Sounds right.
Yeah. All right. So, and go ahead, Gary.
Yeah. All right. So we're at the bottom of the Dallas police station. All right. Now, what's happened? The shot is fired. Oswald has went, and then all these huge men gather around this person. And then suddenly, which is the most telling thing, I want you to catch that someone comes with a bag. Here he comes right there. This guy here.
But which side? Left to right, right to left?
Yeah, he's about to put the bag over his head right here. This fella here.
Okay, right to left, right to left, right?
Mm-hmm. Here it comes. See the bald head?
And we're talking about Bookhout. We're not talking about Jack Ruby.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, why in the hell would they have a bag handy anyway?
Right. Okay, replay that. Yeah.
Back and forth. There goes the bag over his head, and then we'll show you what happens further. All right, then everyone blocks the site, and they haul him off to a room.
Right.
Okay, so I have another one.
This is so amateurish.
And here it comes again. Here he comes, bald head, bag over it, boom. And then everyone closes in and blocks the camera from all angles like that.
Hey, Gary, you got to send that to me so we can get some stills.
Yeah. Oh, I have all the stills if you want to check them out.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right. So there's his last time, bag over the head.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and he's lost his hat, by the way, obviously.
Right. I noticed that. He there's a little ball there. All right. So let me find the next one. It's right here. Yeah, here we go. This is KRLD. Here comes the bag right there.
Yep, from a different angle, of course, yeah.
And then they haul him into this room.
But just ask, why in the hell would they put a bag over the guy's head, right? I mean, we know the answer, but the point is, the public would be scratching their head. Why the hell did they do
still, I'll take it one step further. Oliver Stone would have had a field day with this. You know? With this new, come on. They don't want to solve the case.
I agree 100%. So
Oliver Stone did not reach out to us about what he should put in his goddamn movie. He has sold out.
He should have started with the man in the doorway, excuse me.
Of course. Of course.
So we're going to go real slow so you can, maybe someone can help us out with what's going on. All right, so that's Bookhout, right? The microphone is by his rear end. All right. Then
that's right here, yeah.
Well,
he's just to do a silhouette right there. Oh, Fritz.
Yeah, Fritz, is scratching his behind,
Fritz shows no interest in what's going on.
Yeah. He knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, the point is it's deliberate.
All right, so you can see this
guy.
Ought
to be alarmed. He ought to be turning with his hands up, like, what the
Yeah, watch, we'll do it. Watch his little silhouette. Woohoo! See his little dance right there? All right, so let me back up again. All right, so the first guy, this guy with the hat, he more or less grabs the gun. See his right hand,
Right.
and then there's Lavelle in the background. All right, so then the scuffle ensues. You can see the big men, all in black, begin to surround.
That looks like a rugby scrum or something
Yeah.
like that.
It's closer to rugby than anything else. All right, now here comes our guy, the bald-headed dude. Now,
Yeah, obvious. Yeah.
here he
Excellent.
goes. There's the right over it.
Boom.
Boom. Now the scrum moves
Amazing.
towards this room over here. All right. And look, they're all helping out. You know, and then this guy looks like he's
All
holding
at the goal line. They're all get the goal line, pushing, trying to get
Right.
that touchdown.
That's
right.
right.
Now what I'm gonna play it one more time in its entirety.
Yeah, there it is. But the other film that you showed earlier, the first one,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
excellent.
there's something missing from this film. When they put him in the room, they actually close the door and someone puts some sort of poster or at least their hands so no one can see inside. So that's missing from that clip. I'm well aware of that. So, so what do you think, fellas?
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've got this stills if you want to look at them.
Hey, you cannot refute that, Jim. I'm sorry.
What just confirms Ralph's brilliance in sorting this one out. I mean, he did a great job with it.
Yeah, I have to say.
Yeah, Ralph would know everybody's name and who each person was and all that. So, all right, so Larry, do I need to let you be the host?
Yeah. We're gonna talk about a little bit about some AI and how it's starting to be applied to the JFK case.
Well, be sure you show the photographs of that lovely young thing.
Well, no, I'd have to go to the New York Post.
All
All right, if you insist.
All right, we want the good stuff. All right, so Larry, you're the host now.
Hold on. Yeah, I see.
So I wonder why that never really comes up in JFK, the bag and the whole idea that it wasn't Ruby, because they could not take a chance on muffing this
That's
up.
crazy. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. It's there. It's right. It's been there in black and white. Okay. Anyway, I got the. Let's get out of here. That's a little bit of fun here. Okay, screen share. Where are you? Okay. We're going to talk a little bit about AI and how it is starting to creep up into the JFK case. And as we have been saying for so long that technology was going to bust these, perpetrators, and it's already been, it's been in progress and process. And just to show you what AI is capable of right now, which I believe is in its infancy. And before we get into that, Jim, maybe you can give us a little bit of background on the AI and so much information that you have published, as a professor, and doctor of philosophy and the methods of scientific reasoning and everything like that.
Well, even though computers are not thinking things, they can be programmed to simulate the behavior or appearance of human beings. And what you got here is just a very sophisticated version.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a matter of the talent of the programmer and what it is that's the object to recreate.
So would you say that what kind of data is being drawn into? What kind of data is being drawn upon is what you're saying, into the AI?
Well, I mean, it could be any field, Gary. It could be numbers. It could be
right. Exactly. Anything. It can be images, numbers,
could be languages in this
exactly.
case. About a very fetching young lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a 19-year-old virtual girl from Helsinki, Finland.
Yeah. It was made
There
by
are a lot
AI.
of A lot of horny guys would love to have her along with her.
Not a blemish, not a single blemish here,
Oh man,
on this body, So
none. So we're looking at AI. I can kind of tell the bottom one. That one right there. I can tell.
Okay. Hey, so anyway, that's what we're talking about. And trust me, let me get this out of here.
All right. So Larry, I have to ask a question. Are we going to use AI to beat them over the head? Or are they going to use AI to beat us over the head in JFK?
Well, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be us over them, because we already have the groundwork that has been laid, with the overlays, with Lee in the Doorway in the book, The JFK Horseman, and yeah, go ahead, Jim.
But if they had this level of sophistication available in 1963, they could have created a flawless.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Well, consider, how, with the optical printers, they did. Right, which was at that time, that was the most sophisticated piece of equipment.
Cutting edge, but archaic now.
Yeah, making cartoons and Mary Poppins and stuff like that. So this AI thing, I figure is obviously going to confirm our findings, our research, which goes back to 2015 when we first did the Man in the Doorway overlays, and with the first the paper came out, and then in the book and everything, and it's in the blog and everything, and explaining exactly how it was done. But now with AI, it's going to be taken much, much further than that. It's going to be unequivocal. As far as I'm concerned, the simple difference of Billy Lovelady and Lee Oswald in the Doorway. What do you guys think?
I'm still trying to see how AI is going to help us out.
Well, it's like Jim said, it all depends on what you provide AI right now. For example, ChatGPT is the number right now, the most, it's actually been given away, available on the internet. And that's what scares me, because this is obviously open source software, and where it's taken and from here into the future is going to be very important. We already know that the areas that are going to be most impacted are defense, all right, the military, okay, and just about every other realm of life, that we're living in. Who knows? You might.
Larry, what you're really talking about is they can simulate virtually any activity.
I was going to say that even store your thought processes and your mind.
That's a whole nother matter, Larry. We could. I mean, that is in my ballpark. But the point I would make here is, given this level of sophistication, it's going to be far more difficult in the future to ascertain whether what you're watching is real or fake.
Right, and I was just mentioning
more difficult.
The areas of military, medicine, education, and pretty soon, it's already happening. You don't even know. You can't even tell if you wrote the term paper. For a class or whatever, in the research, So, but again,
I'll tell you right now, there's going to be a lot of AI animated porn out there.
Oh, of course. And then you just saw a very, very good example right there. I mean, that is amazing, how they've been able to replicate that. And this is only in its infancy, I believe. So
yeah. Now they have some sick stuff where it's like one's a monster, the other one's a beautiful blonde. Believe me, that's already well underway. You
think James Cameron, who directed the first two Terminator movies, I mean, he's like going, wow, this is serious, So anyway,
I read somewhere.
It also makes producing these spectacular films like Titanic overwhelmingly cheaper. It can all be done on the cheap side.
Yeah.
And that's precisely, that's what the actors and the writers are, contesting right now, as we speak.
Is that part of what the strike is all about, using AI to
Yeah.
replace them?
And not only that, but the entire streaming on the internet, in combination also with how AI is going to replace a lot of the functions, that Hollywood needs to provide high quality. We've already seen it, but we're going to talk about AI and how it applies to us here. Okay, so
Let me ask some real quick. Is your Blender software obsolete yet?
oh, they're always doing updates. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is a picture of this guy, okay, from a few years back. And it was run through what is called here at the top a celebrity filter. Okay, this is an online image recognized AI.
Larry, what we're looking at is a layout of about 30 PDFs and stuff. That's what we're seeing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You meant to open one of these.
And I did. Okay, how's that?
Right now,
Same
all
thing, same as before.
same thing.
Same thing?
Are you trying to do Celebrity Fetcher?
Yeah.
But it's not open though.
How about that?
Now we're looking better.
Yeah. Okay, now we got it.
All right. Got it there. So when we process this website, image recognized AI website, has at the top here, you guys see this? Objects, celebrities, analyze, faces.
Sure.
These are the three, that we're going to deal with here. Okay. And all right. When we process it, so this is sort of like a calibration. Okay. So, and I'm using Jim here as our guinea pig. So when we analyze and we run this through analyze face, it's going to tell us that this face has confidence. Go ahead, Jim, here, because I think I don't know if this is going to be right, because this is when figure out when this picture was taken and see if that nails, if that's within the parameter there.
Sure, confidence 100%. Of course, it is me. Yeah, I'm taking it.
No, it means that the face is expressing confidence.
Oh, that's not confidence that's my face?
No.
This is an interpretation of my mood or attitude when I'm...
Everything. That's right. That's right.
Well, is that a damn interesting figure?
Yeah. So it says when they took this picture, were you within 54 and 64?
What year did I take it?
No, I'm asking you. How old were you when this was taken?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, it was 30 years ago anyway, yeah.
So it's within that parameter, correct?
Yeah, well, I'm not seeing the read more if it's giving you more figures about it.
Yeah, no, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, but I'm just about
I was around 50.
My point here is the interpretation of the AI as far as the age of the image.
Yeah. Well, or of the person in the image.
Right. Forget about right now, the AI doesn't know who this guy is.
Right.
All right. So face attributes, obviously male. Eyes open, 98%. Smile.
Yeah, I don't see. We're not seeing that, Larry.
You're not.
We're not seeing all that data, no.
Okay. So
I think it's under the read more. See, that has to be clicked.
No. Okay, so okay, there's a different image altogether.
This is all we're seeing. That's all we're seeing. Yeah.
Okay, so let me start again. Hold on. Gary, can you pause this?
Sure we can. Hold on 1 second.
So getting back to the AI interpretation of an image, which in this case is AI does not know who that person is. This is the analysis that comes after uploading the image and the AI interpreting everything about that image. So at the top here, it says confidence 100%, which is, I thought it meant that the face expressed confidence, Jim and Gary.
Yeah. I mean, you look pretty confident.
But it's not talking about identifying somebody. So that's what the AI is interpreting here. The expression of the person expresses 100% confidence. He's between 54 and 64 years old, male, obviously, face attributes, eyes open, 98%, smile, 91.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Okay, mouth open. Okay, now missing attributes: sunglasses, mustache, eyeglasses, beard.
Wow.
Emotions. Here, Jim. Happy, 99%. Surprise, 6%. Fear, 6%. So this is what is being interpreted by this
A little square, huh?
this AI repository. And don't forget that not all AIs are the same. So, and as they acquire and are exposed to more data, I believe, and this is exactly what you see in the Terminator, is just going to continue to learn exponentially. What do you guys think?
I find it amazing, especially if you didn't know you had a mustache, sunglasses, beard, eyeglasses.
Well, it says those are missing attributes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So how are we going to apply this? Let me go back here to our first one. Okay. That's not the guy. That's not the guy. That's not the guy we want to. Now, we're going to look at the man in the doorway. Okay. The original control image that was used. Okay. Now, I'm just going to again repeat what we did with Jim now was just use that as a sort of a calibration for what we're going to see now. All right. So again, this is the very fuzzy image of Lee in the doorway that we used to prove that it was him indeed by using the overlays and publishing them since 2015, ongoing in the book and everything, and still to this day. And Jim and I spoke about this in our last show. Nobody has come out to refute any of the methodology that was used, which was published or replicated. In fact, we've had high school students, right, Jim, who have replicated this and confirmed. Witness Mike Cunningham, our friend, yeah. So, but this is what the same interpretation that we were talking about before with Jim, with the obviously the image of Jim that the AI did not know was Jim. All right, and here is the raw control image, and he says that this guy expresses confidence 100% between 34 and 42.
Larry, I'm very dubious that that's what that word means. I don't think it means exuding confidence. I mean, it means something like confidence that they're giving you the right analysis or something like that. Honestly, there's something very peculiar, and it's a bad word to be using.
Well, yeah, it's open to obviously to critique and interpretation. It could be. Now this site here, doesn't have very much information there, so that could be a limitation there. And don't forget that at this point he doesn't know who it is. So in what context are they using the word confidence?
Yeah, just letting you know, we got 10 minutes to go before we get shut down.
All right. So we've got this and missing attributes again. Now here it's interpreting a beard, but that's because of the shadow. All right. Mouth open, 87%. Missing attributes. Sunglasses, mouth is not open. Eyes, he doesn't know here. Emotions, it looks like sad,
Yeah,
calm. Okay. Fear, surprised.
that should be up
Okay.
there.
So what do you guys think of this?
I think if you just saw the president being shot, you would be kind of sad with the 87%.
No, and everything that's going on in front of you, the commotion, everything. Isn't that something that's like, wow, he's not really surprised about this, that this is going on.
And he's not confused either, so that's not good.
So I went ahead and did one of the overlays with only 70% with 70% opacity.
Yeah, look at the age. Look at the age
from my work, and look how the age changed. Again, the confidence and everything. Now the emotions changed here, Jim. Calm was a lot higher, and fear. What do you guys think attributes to that?
Well, I don't know if he knew he was going to get framed, but he knew things were going down in dealing.
Surprise, 6%. He's not surprised about what's going on down there, on Elm Street. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So when I did the identifier and put it like this, it gave us 79% that it was Lee Oswald. And then
is that what it's giving you there? 79% was Lee Oswald?
Yeah, but that's with the overlay, Jim, on the 70% overlay.
I know.
Yeah. And it gives you a 79.
Yeah.
And then Billy Lovelady, nothing. Billy Lovelady's not in the data bank. Okay. And then dig this one. When I put them, front, okay, with the attribute, that identifies the person if possible, Shep Howard. Who is Shep Howard? Anybody know?
No.
Not the foggiest.
He was Mo Howard's brother.
Is Shep a comic actor?
Yeah, he was Mo Howard's brother from the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I see it a little
to show you that the technology is still well in its infancy. So just to finish here, so I ran the FBI 29 February 1964 photo of Billy, and here's what you get: confidence 100%, age 27 to 37. Obviously, eyes are open, no sunglasses, mustaches, or eyeglasses. Okay, emotions, calm, surprise. It's only 6%, but calm 99. And this was at the FBI that day. Now, when we try to identify this guy, guess what? No results are found. Here's at the bottom here, if anybody wants to go and play around with this, imagerecognize.com, and that's it.
What do you think?
It's gonna take a while for me to ponder this, Larry, and what's going on here. Because remember, all those results are a function of programming.
Right.
So each one has indicators in the image that give you those evaluations.
And data availability. Data availability. The system doesn't know that photo is Billy Lovelady. And I'm sure there's tons of references of Billy Lovelady, and this system in particular cannot identify.
You think that's because it's blocked from recognizing that?
It's just in diapers, Gary. That's what I would say. It's just a baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
We got 5 or more minutes left, Larry. If there's anything else you want to throw in, or we could go back and look at that fetching young Finnish girl.
It's crazy. Yeah. Well, pretty soon your cell phone is going to be wired into your brain. It's going to be this big,
Yeah, they say all that, but I think that's going to be a hard one to sell, but then again, maybe not.
Man, I'm telling you, it's coming.
Let me show you what I got. We have like 5 minutes left.
Well, this has been kind of a delightful short. Yeah, you got something for us, Larry, Gary?
Well, these are I'll do one at a time. These are pings of, it's probably not going to show us much more
Oh, cool. Yeah. You got them. Send those to me.
I will. All right, so this is just one at a time. You can see our bag guy coming up on it right there.
Did they ever identify that dude?
You would have to talk to Ralph. If anybody would know, it'd be Ralph.
Oh, I know who knows. Okay, I know. Okay. The wizard knows from the UK.
Yeah.
And he knows who he is because he watches this all the time. I know.
Hey, see, that's his ear right there. That's almost like a sideburn, and that's going to be his balding scalp. There, you can see the whole thing right there.
Yeah.
Got a few more to go. All right.
Yeah, that's what happened. These guys with Ralph and them, they went and looked at the transcripts of the Ruby trial, but they didn't.
Yeah, he's just about to come. No, not yet. These are real slow, but we only have so many left.
That's a good one right there to compare Ruby's ear. The one right before.
This one?
The one before. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big looking ear right there. I don't know if it's
and that profile there. That's a good one that
kind of bald.
And
it'll show they are not the same.
No, and you can tell the haircut there at the bottom of
the cut at the back of the hair, yeah.
Yes.
That's not Ruby's hairline there.
There we go. Now the bag's going over his head.
He put the bag on super fast.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is amazing, brother. Huh.
All right, then close over the bag. Wow. I think it's my last image, I think.
That's a scrum.
Oh, that's something else. That's what we got there, George.
That's W.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a little tweaking to the jaw. To obfuscate the identity.
No, Richard was the one who did the excellent work on this.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. You guys published a piece on Veterans Today, outing of the Bushes there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, hold on, Larry. Uh-oh. Here it is. Now, Larry, if you want some AI, that's some AI right there. Don't you think? That's a fine looking woman behind
I don't know, man. I'm married, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, better be careful there. Yeah, mine's out of town. So
good work, Larry. Good work, Larry. Enjoyed it.
That's good. That's good. You
cannot
refute that.
Stay a little off the beaten path.
Yeah, no doubt. And don't forget about those images of James Bookhout. Now,
right.
No one's saying Jack Ruby was innocent of everything, but as far as shooting Lee in the basement, he was not.
No.
All right, fellas, JFK, and we'll see y'all next time.
This will be 289, something like that.
289? Okay, I'll put it up. All right. But yeah, talk to you later.